Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Arturo Gatti. He stands at 5'8" tall. This man has never been in a boring fight. There's only one. Ricky Hatton, 63 kilos. Arturo Thunder Gatti, the blood and guts warrior king. The Hitman, Ricky Hatton, fighting out of Manchester, United Kingdom, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown. And there's the bell to start the round. A swing and a miss with that jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, out you feel. All right, Green, focus and stoop. Don't worry about the knockdown, don't worry about the tough round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Missing with the left hook. They block that jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Again, downstairs. Jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
How's he feel? How's he feel? Falling from stoop. Right? Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. And relax. Breathe and relax. Guys, this next round, I just want to keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. Every time he gets close, tie him up. That'll hold him. Good. Right. And this next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighter can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box it, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Nobody home with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close.
Wow, God, he just got clipped. How did they survive that? God, he goes down. No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. counter. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Swing and a miss with that hook. And that just rocked Arturo Gatti. This is serious business now. Can he get out of this big pressure situation? Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Just misses with that jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay,
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That left hook misses. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Ricky Hatton, right now, not where he wants to be. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't...
And there's the bell to start the round. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
Ricky Hatton has been clipped. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's bombs away. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Misses with the jab. Script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
They ring the bell, and here we go. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired of just watching it.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those punch areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Jab does not score. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Both men step back for just a moment.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Look for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'll be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? One punch could change the entire complexion of this. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
And
there's the bell to start the round. They gotta be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Throws the uppercut. Oh, and Gotti gets clipped. Arturo Gotti in trouble. He's been in this situation many times before, but I don't know if he's going to find a way out. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they...
And that has rocked Arturo Gotti. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here.
Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. You know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Those counter-punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just missed with that jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Nice exchange here from both men.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
Well, Johnny, has anything... And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action.
You're taking too much to fight each other.
They've been beaten so badly this fight, you almost hope that it stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over.